Hello there, I'm Jeremy, and today I'm going to bring you on a journey to somewhere that we're very familiar with, HDB flats. In fact, this is a classic 3-room HDB flat, which I'm sure reminds us of a small shoebox living area. But that is where Eugene, principal designer from i.Poise, comes in. Yes, he's the mastermind of this incredible design. In fact, he flipped the entire unit around to create space, luxurious minimalistic feels that I'm sure you can't wait to check out. Let's go! Come on in! Look at this entire space! Nobody can tell that this is a 3-room flat. In fact, the entire layout has been redesigned. Now, what I want to show you is right here. We've got storage spaces. Look at this. There's not just one, not just two, but 3 huge hidden storage spaces just on the upper level of this TV wall. This white wall is actually a door to this huge storage space. Just check out the depth of this space. Look at that! Wow! Now, on the other side of the wall is something more impressive. A floor-to-ceiling shoe cabinet that is massive! Check this out. A sunken area, which they call the foyer, and this has been specially designed with black colored cement to blend with the entire area for you to put on your shoes. Behind these glass doors is bedroom number 2. And come on over. This is glass as well. And we all know that glass creates spaciousness and look at how brightly lit the entire room is. Also, I know what you're thinking. What about privacy? This is a bedroom after all. You can always roll down the shades. And there you go. Right behind these doors, look at this. So we all know a regular 3-room unit will have tiny bathrooms, and specifically for this estate, they've got 2 different bathrooms, one for shower, one WC, and we have this amazing shower space. Look at this rain shower! Oh, it's everybody's dream. Now, let me introduce you to this beautiful solid wood door that's not only a blackboard, but this height. A really impressive space. Who would have thought a 3-room flat will have your very own walk-in closet? Just look at this runway! So I'm sure you're wondering, hey, this kitchen layout looks a little bit different from your traditional 3-room flat. And you are right, because the kitchen area used to be here. In the brand new layout, it has been shifted forward, and look at the amount of space that Eugene has created. In fact, it doesn't look cluttered at all. Beautiful colors. We've got our marble top against our white cabinet here at the bottom, and the black powder-coated metal framed cabinet doors. This color gives it a great contrast that definitely stands out in the entire kitchen, but keeping the spaciousness. Without sacrificing anything, you still have a large dining area, perfect for the whole family. I'm sure you're wondering, where do I put my miscellaneous things? I know we all need that storage space, but where? Right here. Whoa! Who would have thought these 2 doors can open up to a huge space? Well, you name it, you have it all hidden behind these wide doors. So we have seen the entire apartment, the redesigned 3-room flat. Now we are going to meet the principal designer, but of course, I'm gonna serve him drinks. The man behind this brilliant apartment, principal designer Eugene!
Hey. Hi there.
I must say that the first thing that came to mind when I stepped into this unit was that this can be a 3-room flat. Because we all know a traditional HDB 3-room is rather packed. Spaces are really minimal, walls everywhere. But when I stepped into this place, the first thing that came to mind was spaciousness. So let's rewind. First of all, when you got this project, what was going through your mind?
So actually this place was it's a 40-over-year-old home. When we came in here, as you mentioned, walls everywhere, a lot of clutter. Me and our team, what we did was that we took the layout, we deleted all the walls, and then we replanned the whole place from scratch again. So because the owners initially what they wanted was a full redesign, so they were fine and very comfortable with removing all the walls. So yeah, that's what we did. We removed all the walls on the layout and then we rethink of how we can actually reposition everything according to their needs and their wants.
Which is quite a daring and brilliant move, by the way, because what I've heard, the most common thing would be to just break down the kitchen wall to turn it into an open concept kitchen. But you guys brought it up to a whole new level. You brought down the bedroom walls. You turned that bedroom and the original living room area into one huge living area. Tell us, when you were planning the layout itself, when you were drafting it, what were the points that you had to take note of?
So actually in i.Poise, we really value our clients' opinions, our clients' needs, and we don't believe in imposing designs. So though, we have our own design sense of what is nice, what's not nice, but we have to blend it perfectly with what the clients want. So in this case, right, our client has one condition, which is that he wants his master bedroom to be hidden. Yeah, so like when you come in this place, you wouldn't know where's he sleeping at, right? And then another one is that even though it's a 3-room, there is what's very common is that they hack away one room, the kitchen, and then it becomes like a 1-bedder room. For them, they want the possibility to resell this place. So 3-bedroom means they should have a total of 3 bedrooms. So they want to maintain the amount of rooms. So that's the tricky thing here, where when we hack away one room to give them a very big living space, we have to think about how we can give them 2 rooms still.
And more than just the physical rooms, I love your creative ideas of how you've hidden many storage compartments behind the walls in the sunken area. So just in the living area itself, we have the top few cabinets all hidden, cleverly blended in with the TV wall. We have your side panels as well, your floor to ceiling shoe rack. How did that come to mind to hide all these spaces?
Well, I think as we were designing the place, we were looking into very detailed planning through looking through the elevations, through the materials, and then how we can play with the colors. And it's like how we actually made a shoe cabinet over there. We actually could come out the same depth over here, making the TV console look deliberate, rather than just out of the blue. So we did stuff like that throughout the home, where we look at the place and then we try to visualize if we were living here, how would we have preferred it to be.
And that deliberate TV area actually enlarged the depth of the storage spaces at the sides as well. And another amazing idea that you came up with was this storeroom that was initially part of the living room. Like you said, the owner wanted to hide his master bedroom, which you did, and that took up the original utility room. So you created an additional storage space cleverly hidden within the white wooden dolls that blend in with the entire living area. How did you think to bring the utility or storeroom over to the living area?
Well, I think the storeroom was one of the biggest headaches for this place because it's really so small. It's only about 65 square meters in size. So as we were planning, well, we went through many revisions of the layouts, and then we wanted to have a massive space, but then at the same time, not look too cluttered, not look too obvious to people. So, well, when we were looking through the kitchen and then the flow, and then we realized that there's this space by the window where we could actually create the storeroom.
That's a great idea, by the way, because there's just so much space. I mean, if you want to keep the area clutter-free, we have to store some of these miscellaneous items away, and you've created an immense amount of space for the owner to do that. And of course, you also brought the kitchen up to the front. We've got an enlarged laundry area as well. And because of your design, in fact, for many years now, that has brought i.Poise to where it is today, and you guys have actually clinched an award. The IDEA award representing Asia Pacific.
Yes.
In small units,
small space planning. Yeah.
And right, okay, tell us a bit about the journey towards the awards.
For this award, they actually got a panel of international judges. They are renowned designers around the world to come in to take a look at all the works that we have actually made and done. So one of the criteria is that for small spaces or design in general is that there has to have light coming into the house.
Right.
It can't look dull and cluttered and no light at all. So how the light comes into the unit actually plays a huge role for them to consider who is successful in doing space planning.
So space planning is not just about hacking down walls. It has to do with your lights, has to do with the placement, the depth of your design. No wonder you guys are the professionals. Okay, so what is that one thing that homeowners, especially homeowners of smaller units, go for these days?
A lot of homeowners, they have a lot of things to store. A lot of shoes, a lot of bags, especially, right? But homes in Singapore are generally very small. Even if you go to a 5-room nowadays, the BTOs, the ECs, they are generally very small with a severe lack of storage. Right. Especially if the clients are downgrading from, let's say, a landed property or a huge condo. So one of their main concern is space planning. Like they want to store a lot of things, but at the same time, they don't want it to be obvious.
Right.
Yeah, so that's where the challenge comes, right? It's not just about building carpentry here and there and the whole place, but it's about how you can hide all these things in a smart way.
So it's not just for people with smaller apartments. In fact, apartments of any sizes where you want it to be clutter-free, you want everything to be clean, spacious. So space planning, storage space layout,
and easy to clean.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Right, cheers to this.
Cheers.
So now that you've seen how these professionals work, what runs in their heads when it comes to space planning, layout planning, and also great attention to details, hey, what else are you waiting for? Check them out right now. i.Poise, they are the professionals that you will want to go to when it comes to spaciousness. Here we go.